One thing I've learned about this unforgiving life, your friends will leave you in the dark, so I bring my own light.
I got ice in my soul, fire in my heart, and I fire through these beats, nickname Skylark.
Say what, come closer.
You are not like me, kid, you are just a poser. We snuck backstage, had our word with Mike Pose. Kitchen for my dream and every song brings me closer. Yeah, I'm running through these obstacles, my life is like Red Rover. Time goes fast, but for me it's getting slow.
Basically, welcome to Manchester. We're in Charlton. This is the sewerage processing plant. Not very glamorous, I know, but it gives you a lot of wall space. And basically, most of the Manchester graffiti writers will come here at paint most weekends, obviously weather permitting. I think the government are very multi-faced when it comes to graffiti. They don't want it on the streets. They have a zero tolerance policy towards it. Come the holidays, they come out scouting for the graffiti artists to go into the youth clubs, to take the kids off the streets and teach them how to paint graffiti. I don't know if you can see all these little bits scattered around on the floor. This is all the old artwork that someone scrapes off the wall so they can put the new emulsion on, and I think you've got probably about 3 years of hard graffiti art there in layers. And it just peels away and reveals the one underneath. It keeps going. So basically that's about majority 40 people's hard graft over the past 3 or 4 years there. All before your eyes. Layer upon layer. Artwork, really good artwork that probably a lot of the world won't get to see because we have to hide in backs of beyond like this. There's a certain etiquette in the graffiti world. Anyone who's part of the graffiti world understands that you couldn't come along and just put something here in the middle of this guy without first, it's a process. You have to emulsion all of his off, and then you have to go over it with something of equal standing or better. Anything else is just seen as disrespect. This guy's a good friend of mine. And you've just got some kid who's found some leftover paint, tagged through. We call it dogging. You dog another person's piece if you line it out or you show disrespect. It's called dogging. Not the dogging that goes on in Sainsbury's car parks at the night time, but another kind of disrespect issue. A lot of people do admire graffiti. I think it comes under the fact that you'd be surprised at how many people do. If you was to ask them, would say, yeah, I like it, as an art form I like it, but I don't want it. I don't want to be walking down the street and see it all over the houses and the cars and the walls and stuff. But when it comes to places like this, which is in the middle of nowhere, in a little sort of tight wooden spot, no one really comes here other than dog walkers or doggers or murderers. A lot of people have an eye for art within the area, but the more different places you go, it reflects different people's views. It's basically vandalism, so you're committing a crime as such by doing graffiti. So it tends to be people, the criminals, they're doing this and they're doing that. You're just ruining the environment, but whose environment really? It's everyone's environment, There is quite a famous graffiti artist who did mention once that when questioned about why he does graffiti, he responded by saying no one asks him about whether he wants to see any advertising billboards outside his house, but because someone's getting 20 grand a year or a month or whatever for that, the council deem that okay. Whereas if we go out and we paint a graffiti picture on the wall, even if it's as good as something like this, then we get ostracised for that. Do I personally want to see a 20-foot bottle of Budweiser at the side of the road? No, I don't. The world spins on a pound coin. It don't spin on access, it spins on a £50 note or some madness. It's all to do with money. I put that on a wall, someone calls it vandalism and blitzes it off the wall. If I put that same thing on a canvas and bang it in the Louvre or the Tate Modern, it's a wonderful piece of abstract art. Music's a very big part of graffiti. Graffiti stems from music, it stems from hip hop.
So you think a few words can hold me down? Well, you're wrong, kids, cause I'm already gone. I'm out your league, yeah, I'm already gone. Can't hold me down, can't hold me.
Of course it's a type of communication. If someone comes and writes something on that wall, they're promoting, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, you're advertising. Someone can just come and scribble the name small on the wall. I mean, this is the Department for Work and Pensions, supposed to be getting me a job. I come up with that, it's my own job, rather than go for a cleaner at 40 hours at £5 something an hour, you know, when I can come here and paint that all day. I don't get any pay for it, but I'll get a lot more pleasure out of it than I would scrubbing a bog.
The brain. Technicolor void. We still love you, haters.